Ussa. He's got a tail light out.
Churn that butter, boys. Churn that butter.
Alright, so it would seem we found some time. I think with that time we can make some videos again. It has been a long ass time, certainly a justified absence, but an absence nonetheless. We may as well just come straight swinging into it. Basically, adult life got in the way of us filming things. Like, we've all had stuff on, we've got careers and everything that have had to take priority, and family issues and things like that as well. But we seem to be finally heading out the other side of it, so got some time, make some content. We like doing it, so may as well, kind of thing.
And we miss playing with our shit boxes.
Yeah, that's very true. It's not that we've not been playing with shitboxes, it's just that it hasn't been interesting and we haven't had the time to film and edit, because the truth is the editing does take a long time to do, and currently it doesn't make us any money, so our jobs take precedence because we need money to live. We're going to put a roof over our heads and pay for food and things like that. So
And Nismos.
that takes priority. Yeah, so we figured we, just start doing some of the boring things, just chat while we're doing it to bring you up to speed on what we've done. So we've got the stalwart of the channel, I think the only one that we still have.
The only still remaining.
Yeah, was all of the other ones have moved on to greener pastures, or not so greener pastures. We're going to put some time in it. There's a couple of things to tidy up, so we'll just chat away and let you know what we've been up to, what we're going to be up to, and where we go from here. So pull up a chair, grab a drink, and come with a ride. Shall we?
Shall we? G'day, boys.
Shall we? Right, so while Alex is getting the stuff ready, the 15's been through the wars recently and just needs a bit of attention.
There was a spider run.
Showed who's boss, king of the jungle. The brakes were a little spongy, he says, so we're just going to put a bit of fluid through them, see if we can firm them up. They do need to be done, but, at least this is a first look and see what needs to happen. You guys would have last seen this car with I think the part 1 of the build episode that came out, and then nothing since then. This car was kind of some of the reason for the absence, but Alex...
That's my car.
Yeah, it's certainly not just your car, but...
It's the only one still here.
Yeah, that is true.
I'll have a dedicated video coming out in a couple of days on this.
Yeah.
So, in detail.
Yeah.
The purpose of this one is we're back. Hello.
Yeah, just tidy up in a chat and see what we're up to.
Yep.
So yeah, let's get this brake stuff going. You'll see all about this in the next few videos that he puts out, explaining more of what happened to it, basically, because it's certainly a tale. But yeah, it's certainly been a long time. You would have last seen my car as the R32. I think not too long after the last video, I sold it. I just cracked the shit. I put so much money and time and effort into it that it just never really gelled with me. I just cracked the shit and sold it. So from that, I bought a Ducati 600 SS 94 model. That wasn't running, it was pretty neglected, but got it running and rode it on my P's. Did a restoration on it as well with some mods. After that, friend of a friend had a VX SS Commodore for cheap, so I bought that. That was very neglected, and yeah, got usual story, got it running and registered and drove it for a bit, and that car was so much fun. I miss it dearly. It was one of the best cars that I've owned and completely changed my opinion on Commodores. After that, I bought my dream bike, a 92 Ducati 888 Superbike, which, again, neglected and unloved. It hadn't been ridden since 2001, so bit of a revival on that. Got him registered, got my full license, and have been enjoying it immensely since. After I bought that, I sold the Commodore because I need the money for the bike because they are very rare and very expensive. Then after that, I bought another E30 318 IS that was not in the best condition. I did a fair bit of work to it and eventually just ran out of time to finish it, so I had to sell that. And since then, I did buy a car last weekend, which you'll hopefully see in the next few videos. It should hopefully be a lot of content and a lot of fun. So you'll see that one very soon as well.
A lot of responsible investments.
Yes, that's the main thing. It's all about money making here. That's what I do best. Everyone knows it. Everyone knows it. So you'll see that one soon as well. Yeah, so I've been doing a fair bit, but most of it's been kind of boring work that, you know, I don't really care about putting on YouTube. Like videos solely for, you know, oil changes. No one cares about that. No one wants to see it, so I don't bother. I've still got my original first E30 as well. That's currently in the progress of being built. It's taken a lot longer than I thought. So I've had some health issues in the family, which have stopped me from being able to put as much time and money in as I wanted to. But it's just the way things go. You know, you can't pick life, you can't choose it. You just got to deal with it. So it is what it is. Yeah, I think that's about it for me, actually. Now, Alex has...
Ask your life story, Tommy.
Yeah, well, I'm going to tell it anyway, because I don't really care. Alex has been up to... What have you had? So, obviously, still have this. Unfortunately, he would say. Not everyone would say, but he definitely would. In some ways.
After over 5 years, I'm entitled to talk about it like that.
Yeah, that's it.
What have I been doing? So last time you saw us, I had my E30, my 318 IS still, the grey one, which I no longer have. I sold that in 2018, but I don't actually remember when it was. But I ended up selling that because I wasn't driving as much anymore, and I'll wait for that.
Oh, really? Wow. So it does look pretty nice. Unsure if that... God, oh yeah, it was in there before. But it is still clear, which is nice. It's a little like piss yellow, but I've seen worse, put it that way. So yeah, the pedal does drop a little, so have a look at the others, but keeps doing that. Might have to have a look at the master. But yeah, it does need brakes done anyway, so it's not a huge issue. There's a nice Fatties 265s. They look not clean at the moment because they're not clean, but they're still nice. Probably like Nismo stickers and everything on it. And he's also gone with the option B, I think it is, blue interior. I'm not sure if B stands for blue because I don't know anything about S15s, but it does look nice. So yeah, what cars have you had since then? You said the E30 was in one of the videos. When was that sold? 2 years ago?
I think I sold the E30 in 2018 sometime. At some point in 2018.
Yes.
Mid-year or so. I had that car for like 2 and a bit years. 2.5. And then after that I bought a E39 M5. So I had an M5 for a year and a half. And I sold that recently. And it was a great car. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, so I had the M5 for a while, really enjoyed it, but decided to sell because I didn't need so many cars and things laying around that I wasn't driving much. Probably my favourite car that I've owned to date, if I wasn't so scared of it blowing up. As any M5 owner may attest, they are great cars, but the maintenance can add up a little bit if you've got one that's been a bit run down like mine was. Just bought it that way. Sort of did a few things to try and bring it back, but couldn't really bring myself to be restoring 2 cars at the same time. It's not really any point. Meanwhile, this has had some very expensive things going on, including an engine rebuild that I'll get into the details of later.
Yes.
But yeah, at the same time as owning the M5, I had a bike for a while, a Honda CBR 250RR, which was a cool bike. It's my first and only bike so far. Very much enjoyed it. Revved to 19,500 RPM, about 45 horsepower on a good day. Castrol livery as well, so it looked pretty sweet. Throw a clip of that in somewhere here. I don't think I really have any good video footage of it all, to be honest.
We might do.
But I might if I find some. If I do, I'll overlay it. Had that for a couple of months, but it was giving me heaps of problems with the carbs and not wanting to start and not wanting to idle and blah blah blah. So did a couple of things on it, like chain tires, brakes, all that, but decided to get rid of it after a little while and just haven't gone back to anything yet since I don't really have the time or inclination with car stuff going on. That's kind of my preference.
I think that was it. Yeah, I think that was it.
Yeah, so still got the 15, obviously. That is currently my only vehicle. Yeah. Still needs a lot of work. It's been sitting for most of the last 2 years. But there has been a lot of changes since you guys last saw it, so I'll be doing a continuation of that part 1 S15 build video I did. I'll be doing a part 2, 3 and maybe a 4, depending on how much I have worth of clips. I'm starting to edit through those now. I have collected quite a few clips. Most of them are from 2017 when I was actually actively doing things. So a lot of that's kind of a backlog, but then I'll bring it up to speed now and I'll do a proper walk around of the car and what's changed. You might see a few little bits and pieces floating around that look different, or you may not have noticed, but I'll point those out specifically later. Apart from that, yeah, just been working and doing adult stuff, looking to get back into doing car things more actively and more excitingly than just maintenance services and things.
Yeah, because the reality is that no one really wants to see just like basic maintenance, and the only reason that we're filming basic things today is that we wanted to update you on what we're doing, and since we actually have the time to do so right now. So yeah.
But yeah, we'll have some more exciting stuff coming up, like
certainly
hopefully getting this car sort of back into a reasonable state.
Yeah.
Like
hopefully.
I said, we just bought a new car that you'll see soon. It should be for some interesting content.
Yeah, well, interesting to some, that's for sure. Not interesting to my neighbours.
Yeah, I might get something else at some point, seeing how we go. And wouldn't mind taking this to the track at some point.
It's the unfortunate thing is as well that in the preceding time period, S15s are now worth a fair bit of money, so it's not something that you can really just take onto the track. Well, this car at least isn't something you can really just take onto the track and throw around into walls without care, because they are worth a fair bit of money. Yeah, they are worth a fair bit of money now. Nice ones are, at least, which this one is. But yeah, well, hopefully a bit of seat time would be nice.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe the car that I just bought may be for seat time. Who have to find out. We might end it there because we are almost out of daylight for today. But yeah.
Yeah.
We back on that grind.
Back on the grind, back on the web.
Yeah.
We're going to try and sub in some more regular content, and we're going to try to do some new layout type videos that we hadn't done in the past to keep you guys sort of updated with things.
Yes.
Wouldn't mind getting a bit of a sit down thing going as well. Sort of like a podcast, but obviously it'll be relatively on video.
Yeah.
Maybe something like this sort of format where we're just tinkering in the background and we'll have a topic and we'll chat about it.
You know, current events, current car things going on sort of situation.
Yeah.
I don't know, got to cross that bridge when we get
Maybe
to it,
we'll
really.
pick a specific niche in the scene and we'll discuss that for a little bit if that's something of interest. Feel free to suggest some ideas of what you'd like to see us chat about.
Yeah, for sure.
And we'll do that.
Alright, well, I think we'll end it here. We out. We back.